Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet world. My name is Head, and today I've just received some upsetting and dreadful news. I'm sure out of all my videos that this is probably the one that's going to get the most views, and it'll probably get the most dislikes and thumbs down, especially from many that are a younger age than me. But for once, quite frankly, I don't give a damn. The next 2 to 4 minutes of this video are an opinion piece. My opinion. The disturbing news is the creation of an abomination, and out of all honesty should be stopped, slapped down, drummed out, plain out shot dead, killed to the point. Hell, it should never exist in the first place. Please steady yourself for the following image. Some viewers might find it incredibly disturbing. It might even cause you to completely give up on the human race as a whole. Are you ready? I warned you. 3, 2, 1. What is this shit? Seriously. Hollywood or the utter idiots that are still left there. What are you thinking? This is nothing more than the same BS that today's world does with everything. It's an attempt to take something great, regurgitate it into some utter crap, and generate a commercial, money marketing smash and grab for your cash on yet another product. Now listen, I'm not one to go spouting my opinions around or trying to convince others of what they should be thinking. I could give a rat's ass as to anyone else's opinions in regards to politics, religion, or anything else that matters or doesn't in this world. As a human being, I have my beliefs, and thus you are entitled to the same right of belief as I am. Therefore, if you disagree with me, that's your perspective. However, this video is one that I'm posting to my own channel, and thus my own little sliver of the internet. Therefore, if it has a place anywhere in the world, my thoughts and opinions are at home here. If you're seeing this posted somewhere else other than my YouTube channel, that would mean someone else in the world agrees with me enough to embed this video here. Now, I try to be a nice guy and I try to be entertaining, but this is something that I wanted to use my small little platform to speak out against. And to be frank, if you don't agree with me, then honestly I don't care. But I'm sick to death of watching once great things get turned into this complete and utter shite, as my English friend would say. I mean, think about it. TMNT, RoboCop, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Never-Ending Story, Police Academy, Flight of the Navigator, Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted, for God's sake! And oh God, let's not even start talking about Howard Stern's Porky's. How many more films can they possibly recycle and regurgitate? Honestly, there can't be a fresh or original piece of talent left for anyone mainstream behind a camera. Thank God we have YouTube and other platforms like this, right? Whether you love videos / people on the internet or not, at least you can always find something that is interesting to you to watch. The upcoming remake of Stephen King's It is the only thing that I'm even hopeful slightly will be great. But you know what? I'm pretty sure that's just going to be another massive disappointment. But this, oh my God, this. So, there's an idea. Let's get some girls. No, that's not enough. Let's get some funny girls. Well, supposedly funny anyway. Well, that's not enough. That's still not enough. Alright, Melissa McCarthy, there we go. Which I love, by the way. But I'm sorry, she is not a Ghostbuster. Alright, let's give them a proton pack. Make sure to add some nice CGI ghost. And of course, wait, we gotta throw in Slimer. Slap it on a McDonald's, a Burger King, and a Taco Bell cup, and bam! Instant classic remake. Now, go make sure to read the reviews online about this GOM. Then do a little bit of homework. Rave reviews everywhere. Suffice it to say, money talks. I swear, for 3/4 of the trailer, I thought this was an SNL parody or some kind of joke. I just thought, hey, my buddy sent me this gag reel on Facebook, I'll pull this up, it'll be funny. But then to my horror, a horror which was created from something even the real Ghostbusters would be unable to help alleviate, I learned it was real. Real? Does that even matter anymore? Wait, what? Hold on, wait a minute, give me a second. Pinching myself. Ah! Damn it, no, that didn't work. This is reality. So my next bit was WTF, Dan. You know, Dan Aykroyd, part owner, you know, started Wright's Ghostbusters, you know, the whole brilliant mind behind everything. We know poor old Harold is no longer with us. If he was, I'll bet I wouldn't be sitting here, you know, saying this right now. But Dan, what? Are you short on money in your old age now, or what? Well, people, it turns out
And then something that you wrote, of course. And did you write it for you and John? Was Ghostbusters?
I was writing it for John Eddie Murphy myself, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I got the word that John had died, and that day I was writing a line for him when I got the call, And and now, of course, many years later, we have the two first movies. We've got a Lego toy set. We have Mattel toys. We have, so I mean, if you want your Ghostbusters fix, it's out there. It's we have DVDs, the movies. We have games, video games. We have lots of toys, and now the real reality, in fact, of the third movie with this tremendous cast of women. Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and Kristen Wiig, and a great script from Paul Feig, which we will work on and make better. And so I'm really excited about it. I've got 3 daughters, so I'm all for female empowerment.
Sure. Well, I've had Paul Feig do the show too, and he's really a brilliant guy, but really somehow able to do the bringing broad comedy out of women, which is somewhat new to get to do in film.
Well, right? He establishes the voices beautifully in these characters. Now, of course, he's got masters, playing the roles for him. So
sure.
So this is going to really work in our favor for the third movie. Yeah.
Are any of the other characters going to show up from?
No, it's as if the first 2 movies don't exist, and as if this is a whole parallel reality where, for the first time, the Ghostbusters exist and they're women in this environment that's a lot different than the first 2. But I can tell you, as the originator, and I'm very happy with what he's done. It's very, very tasteful, and it needed a reworking. The thing needed a new engine. It needed new exhaust. It needed new steering, and this is what we're getting.
Well, you've been working for the last couple of years about getting something going with Ghostbusters.
Oh, I've written. There's 3 drafts. Of the old concept that exists. And we're going to be able to salvage some of it and use it. Yeah, we're going to be able to use it someday. But let's get this one made, and that will reinvigorate the franchise, and then we'll go on to maybe doing a more conventional third sequel as we were planning, and then another idea I have for it.
So, there we have it. And I'll tell you now, when I first heard this, my mind was screaming, "You sell out." But then I realized, it's not actually canon. It's just a smart business move. Now I get it. Can't blame the man for that. So I simmered down a bit. And then what do you know, if you listen to the end of it, he even redeemed himself a little more by saying he was still working on ideas of a real third movie. Personally, I think if this is the best they're going to be able to do, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. For God's sake, leave it alone. It turns out that Bill Murray and Rick Moranis are as smart as anybody could be. They know when you hit gold, you can stop digging. I'm going to tell you what, if miracles really do still happen, then hopefully by the summer of 2017, everybody will have forgotten this monstrosity of a piece of shit mess. And it'll have never happened, let alone nobody will even remember it was thought of. So I just had to get this rant out of the way. You can disagree with me. You can agree with me. I don't give a shit. This is my platform. I wanted to say what I thought about it. I grew up on Ghostbusters. I had the toys. I spent countless hours with Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters. I'm head 80. I grew up in the 80s. It's back when the stuff was, it was classic, man. It was real. It was awesome. Well, Michael Bay come along, made TMNT. Do I need to say more about that? Well, yes. Whoa. Let me stop. After seeing this trailer, I'm going to tell you what. I have a whole new appreciation for TMNT. The new Turtles movie. Man, those are going to be AMC classics. They're going to be playing every freaking Christmas. You're going to see them everywhere. Those things are the future of movies. Because after watching this trailer, after seeing what's coming this summer, oh, man. R.I.P. Harold Ramis. I know it's difficult for you now, but please try, my friend. Please try. And as for me, I'm going to go somewhere and cry in a corner and pray for mankind's redemption, because this right here just shows me where we truly are headed. And as for you, like I said, like this video, dislike this video. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Oh, God, man. Hopefully they pull the plug on this before it ever happens. Damn millennials.